Welcome. We're at Keen Ramps World Headquarters, Long Beach, California, 2025. Today we're making new obstacles. So I think I touched on this before in some previous videos. January, February is a really slow time for us. You know, everybody has their Christmas spending fatigue, so we're not selling a lot of orders. And then also, most people aren't doing events this time of the year. So this is kind of our time to come up with new obstacles, collaborate with different pros, come up with new marketing initiatives, things of that nature, which is kind of cool. It's like a fun time to get creative and just get outside of like the normal day-to-day of the business. This is something I've been putting off for a long time. We used to have this obstacle called the bank bar, and it was essentially a flat bar that sort of had bank sides to it. I think some like rollerbladers call it a P-ledge. So we basically had a big version of that was like 13 inches tall, and it was a little aggressive to skate. Like, some people could get down on it, but it wasn't beginner friendly by any means. So I wanted to dumb that down a little bit. So we brought it down to 10 inches tall and then made those banks a little more banky and not so wally-ish. And then these two things on the outside look pretty strange. We work with a lot of like skate schools where they're teaching kids their first grinds and just getting them used to like skating. And they're always asking for ride-on grind features. So I thought, all right, let's do something with like the butter bench, the recycled plastic material, and basically make some different ride-on features. So this one is kind of just like a big lazy A-frame with sort of this like jam-on feature here. So I thought that would be kind of fun. My back is really messed up right now, and I was trying to think of something that I could like potentially still grind and like be a part of the session with Dale. And then that one is very similar. It's just a little more gradual to get on. This one more just curves right over. You have a big radius here and then it drops down. So it's kind of like that thing we made a couple months ago that was like 2 or 3 feet wide, and we took it to the skate park down the street, and it was like a ride-on grind roller coaster. So this is going to be something similar, but really watered down, smaller, and again, as wide as the recycled plastic coping. And like I said, my back is super messed up from skating with Dale last weekend in San Francisco. I hit 2 sticks at the same time. There was 2 sticks perfectly spaced, and I caught both of my wheels on them and got bucked off and just tweaked my back, and it's been getting like progressively worse to where like breathing and walking and sleeping is becoming an issue. Probably need to go to the chiropractor or something. So yeah, Dale's going to test these out and we're gonna get his feedback. You're quiet today.
Dude, you've been killing it. I've been thinking this whole time while you've been talking, I'm like, he is nailing this today. I'm just gonna shut up. You didn't even mention that you puzzle-fied this.
Yeah, so like I said, we had something like this that wasn't a hot seller. I think because it was not beginner friendly at all. It was kind of aggressive to skate, very steep wally sides and kind of tall. On top of like bringing it down and making the banks more friendly, I also puzzle-fied it. So it's gonna be lighter, easier to move, little hand holds to lift up, move it around. There's a slight little radius on the 2 sides.
Oh, so it grabs on 4 corners?
Yeah, so it has like the 4 points going on, so it grabs to the ground better, and in case you put it over a crack or a ridge in the street, it's gonna adhere to that better. One thing I was thinking though, in doing that, you are gonna have a bigger gap. You are gonna have that to play with. But
you're gonna roll right over it.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be an issue, and that's another reason we're doing this R&D like prototype testing, because I want to see what your wheels are like. I want to see if it even bothers you. So yeah, we have to skate this stuff. We can't just like make it and sell it.
So this is why we do prototypes. We already found a problem.
Yeah, a little bend and bow there.
Yeah.
Not too bad though. I think we can probably just add like 2 screws here and then get into this
to hold it down.
Piece of wood that's under the coping to hold it. this if it's gonna want to slide around.
Yeah, I was
Right?
just
It's really light.
I was just thinking that.
We either have to go lower, like keep it even lower to the ground, or we might have to like give it feet, which is weird. You think NASCAR would let me join their pit stops?
Why do you say that?
Like if you sent them this clip, they'd be like, damn, that guy's fast. Kind of feeling it. I'm working so hard, I feel like I deserve a little ride on. Ow, that hurts.
Careful, dude.
That's cool.
You all right?
Yeah, that's fun. It looks weird though. Like, I feel like this one looks more appealing to the eye.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. There we go.
Right there. All right, prototype test dummy.
We're ready to test.
He's no Dylan Whitkin, but he'll do.
Thanks. So we have them all set up in a line here, so I can hit them all and test them all in the same little run. But yeah, I'll just give my feedback on them.
Which one do you think you're gonna have the most fun with?
The one that's the fun part.
The one that's like actually skatable and not meant for people that have been skating for 5 days. What was your first?
First impressions? I like that one the best.
Really?
The two slappies, yeah. Because that one's kind of jarring, dude. You get onto it and you're like,
You like feel all those different angles meeting each other?
Yeah, the entry bank needs to be mellower.
Oh, okay. So you liked that this one was more just like.
Yeah, but this is even too jarring. Like they need to be mellower, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like just like a little bit, you know, like maybe have it come out to here instead. Not crazy, but just, you know, you don't want it to fucking like go into the ground like a quarter pipe, but
Okay.
just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean these
gradual.
things like I don't like full discretion. I don't fully know what I want to do or if these will even turn into anything.
Of course, we're just trying shit.
Yeah.
But I think that because they're so jarring, like if that first angle just kept going up and dropped off at a certain point, it wouldn't feel as crazy. But the fact that you go up and dip down right away, that's what feels crazy.
And at the end of the day, I want to figure out what's going to be the most like lowest barrier of entry for somebody just starting out.
Yeah, I think something like that.
Like I just want to, you know, boost like little kids' confidence and be like, "Oh, I grinded a rail." They can like go home and tell their mom like,
Yeah.
"I grinded a rail."
I mean, I think something like, even like if you did from here to here and just made it more of a gradual entry and then just made this straight,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
Or even something that just goes up and maybe we end up at like 10 inches.
Okay.
That's like gradually increasing, you know?
Sure.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
How's where the ply meets the ground?
Oh, it doesn't feel like anything.
So that void, I'm gonna zoom.
Dude,
like,
even if you skate 49 millimeter wheels,
Yeah, like, you're not
gonna
getting
catch
caught in that, right?
No, for sure. Actually,
oh, now you're liking it?
now the jarringness is like kind of fun, but I don't know how that's gonna be for like a beginner. Like, I don't know if I would like that as a beginner, you know?
Yeah, true.
So the thing I do like, that I am having fun about this now, I'm like, because before I was like, the complaint was, it's jarring, but now I'm like, ooh, it's jarring, it's fun. The other one's kind of slow.
Okay.
Maybe that's a wax issue, but like,
Let's see
This one?
5-0 on one of them. Or like a tail slide or like a
I'm not tail sliding.
or like
these.
nollie bonk.
I'll 5-0 it. I'm not
nollie
tail sliding
bonk
it.
into it.
No.
Give a little nollie bonker. I have like PTSD filming you like that because that's how I felt when I hit the twigs
Oh, yeah.
and jerked my back. I was
Yeah.
ahead of you, pointing backwards. As I look at that like very mellow A-frame one, I
Yeah.
feel like it could be a cool obstacle if it was big. Like imagine
Sure.
it twice as long and it like goes to knee high in the middle.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
That'd
why we
be
do
sick.
this stuff. So we can figure that out.
Yeah.
Our first tip.
Our first tip.
Yeah, so let the record show we might not make these. Damn, the 505050 and the last one got you. I'm gonna phone a friend real quick.
Do this?
No, AKA the audience.
Oh.
Just on these obstacles, like I feel like I was kind of shooting in the dark and just wishfully thinking that these would be a lot more fun than they are.
Yeah.
So, phone a friend, you guys. What should we do? What did we do wrong?
Do they look fun?
Do they look fun? Are we just tripping? Just
Yeah.
let us know what you
What
think.
would you do differently? That's nice.
You like it?
I just like having that option. 'Cause I mean, like with a regular flat bar, you don't do railies, you can't do that. So with
Yeah.
this, it's like, you know, you have a flat bar.
And
but
I
you
made the
also have-
coping stick out kind of a lot on purpose so that if you want to feeble it doesn't like throw that out
Yeah.
the window.
Yeah.
Because I
for
thought
sure.
about making the ply, okay, pretend the tire is like the coping. I thought about making the ply kind of sit there so there wasn't a hang up or catch factor, but then I was like, nah, then that's gonna mess up Feebles and Smith.
For sure.
So then I brought it down to there.
Yeah. No, it's nice.
Okay, cool.
It's casual to wall it.
Let's see another one.
All right.
I like that you get kind of like stiff-legged on your wallies. Does not dual as a quarter pipe.
Nope, it can't do that. It doesn't work.
Well, by not having ribs, we made it a lot lighter.
Yeah, I just don't think you can go at it 90. Like,
Approach it at like a 45-degree angle and get like a wally feeble or something.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
sick.
All right,
Okay,
cool.
let's see that.
I did it.
Clean it up. Casual. Yeah, these things suck. I'm sorry, everybody.
That's okay. We're trial and error, you know?
Oh, God. Hold on.
You hit a rock?
Yeah.
Is your back all right?
It hurt a little bit.
Okay, yeah, basically my final thoughts are this is my favorite obstacle of the three. This thing is really fun because it is essentially a flat bar with two banks on the side. So you got a flat bar here. We also have some, you know, extra auxiliary
Terrain. Features.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like, or go ahead.
I was just going to say, it gives you the ability to ride up the sides, ride on grind, slappy into it. You can kind of play with being like lighter and heavier and leaning in. Like you could definitely learn a lot from this.
It's a more versatile obstacle, you know?
It's like it's a bigger, more challenging version of our slapstick.
Yeah.
The slapstick is meant to be super low impact, accessible for people that don't know how to ollie. You can just kind of jam into it and get your trucks on there and play around. So this is kind of like just a bigger version that kind of opens doors to more tricks and also just gives you like a normal flat bar. Crunching it down to 6 feet, getting rid of the 2x4s. Hopefully we'll get it to an affordable rate to ship around the country and you know, using less material. Hopefully we can drop down the price and make it something that's like a hotter seller. Kind of like what we did with the transition ledge, because the transition ledge used to be big and bulky and heavy, way too expensive to ship. We had to ship it freight. We weren't moving that many. We kind of, whoa, let there be light. Yeah, we just simplified it, kind of got it clicking together better with a little bit less material and just weight that wasn't necessary. And then that present day has become a really popular seller for us. So kind of going for the same thing here.
Yeah.
I'm excited to bring this one back. And then, yeah, to your point earlier, these, we're gonna go back to the drawing board. I put the shipping and like price point factor as way too high of a priority. I should have focused more on the skatability.
Yeah.
So, you know, just let us know what you guys think about how we can spruce these up. We're warm.
We're on to something.
We're on to something.
Yeah.
And maybe it'll just be funner to have it like be little pumps or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe we just literally do like that other one we did that was wider that you could roll on and kind of go in between. Instead of being like a rail, maybe we go like a foot. Or
Yeah,
like a foot and
make
a
it
half.
just like wide enough so that you can board slide it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, something like that. And then if you really want to like, you know, pump on it and ollie out of it, you can. It's just a little thread the needle-y.
Yeah, which
So-
is sick.
So yeah, maybe we'll play with that.